Hello, my name is Paul, and I'd like to thank you for purchasing an ES02-F powder coating system from powderbythepound.com. Now I'd like to take a few minutes to show you how to set up your powder coating system. First, we want to grab our manual and check and turn to page 2 or 3, usually depending on what model you have, and make sure we have all our parts here so that when we get connecting things, everything's there. So I have my ES02 control box, I have my spray gun, I have 5 foot of red 1/4 inch tubing, 5 foot of clear 1/4 inch tubing, 12 foot, a 15 foot powder hose, 2 pound hopper, fluidizing hopper, powder pump, fluidizing kit, main air adjustment tool, our ground wire, and our AC cable, as well as our 6-inch extension electrode and our extra conical tips and fan spray nozzle. Now we're going to turn the unit around and bring it all in here because that's where all our connections are on the back. And first I'll start off with putting the gun connector on. Right here you can see we've got a little notch in it, and that goes up, and we're going to put that right in the unit here. And that's got the electrical part of our gun connection made. We still have some air connections to make to it. But then next we got our ground wire that comes with the unit. And the ground wire we send you with the unit is meant to go to your ground rod. And this goes from the controller here and clamps to your ground rod. You will also need to get yourself a ground wire that goes from your ground rod to your part or your rack, your booth, however you're hooking up and grounding your parts. Next, we're going to take our AC cable, just a standard kind of computer style AC cable for your TV, computer, those things you should be familiar with the house. Plug it in like so. And then right above that we have a 110, 220 volt selection switch. You need to make sure that, if you're using 220 as opposed to 110, that you switch that over to 220, but they should be set on 110 as default. Next, we're going to have to make all our air connections here. So we're going to pull out, there's some nice directions written down directions for this fluidizing kit. But when you get the ES02, you can either upgrade to this or you can buy it just like this. But you can, if you have like one of the C's or one of the P's, you can upgrade to this kit. But what it has us to do is we've got a regulator here, and this is what's going to run our hopper here. It's constantly removed from the system. So I go and put our 3/8 T in there. And then I will take the adapter, because off this T is where our main air is going to come in for this unit. So just like the other units, you can come in with the 3/8 tubing, or you can use the female connector we have provided here to get you a male quick connect for standard shop airlines. All right, next on the other side of this regulator, you'll notice a blank push to connect. There is the little blue tubing that comes in the packet. We'll connect to this. Alright, and we'll show you where to connect the other end of that in a moment when we pull away from the back. Next, we will take our red 1/4 inch tubing, and it will go into our feed air push to connect fitting down here. And then the last connection that we're going to have on the back here is we will take and we will put our 1/4 inch clear tubing into the auxiliary air. Alright, now we're going to move on back out. We're going to look at this pump here. We're going to move the gun over here so we can kind of connect everything to the gun as well. Okay. Now here we have our pump, and so we're going to take our clear, or kind of red, white, blue, and we're going to take our clear, and we're going to connect it to the front fitting on our powder pump. This is it says auxiliary air. This is what we call dosage air in the industry. Then we're going to take our red tubing, and it's going to go to our feed air, which are feed air in the back here. And sometimes if you have older pumps or you're not using one of our pumps, the feed air may be connected in the back, but always remember your feed air is the farthest to the rear on any pump that you're going to be using. The next thing we're going to hook up is we're going to hook up our blue tubing that we had off our outer regulator in our fluidizing kit, and it's going to go ahead and go into the powder hopper in the bottom here. And that's our fluidizing air. That's going to be constant. So we'll go ahead and lay that tube over that there. And then we will take our grounded powder hose and we will put it into the little black barb here. Because this is an O2 kit with just 2 regulators and an external hopper regulator, you won't have a rinse air option on this particular setup. Next, we go and take the other end of our grounded powder hose. Kind of clear this out here. Let's keep this over here to make it a little easier. And we will go and put that powder hose right here on the barb on the front of the pump. And that's all your connections for your ES02-F system. I would once again like to thank you for your purchase and enjoy your new SpectraCoat system from powderbythepound.com.